So I don't ask questions anymore, okay? Sorry, no questions. This is not my fault. So whether that's better. Thank you. Can you see me? Oh, it's comfortable. Thank you very much. Whoever did for me. Thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. Oh, that's good. Now don't have to back and forth. Get awkward. Okay. Now, you do not have to be a meaning therapist to work with meaning. Doesn't matter what kind of theoretical framework you endorse. You always have to work with meaning life issues, okay? For example, you ask them why questions. In the old days, they said don't ask why questions, make people defensive, but that's nonsense, okay? That's nonsense. I ask questions and make people, make people think, right? It's by asking a number of why questions that finally help them understand why they make decisions that get them in trouble, right? So if you don't understand why they do certain things, support kinds meaning exploration. So I have one client, okay? He went to CBT, went to everybody, and with me. You know what? I take pride that I pick up everybody's leftover garbage. Whenever nobody else has anymore, they can't get any help anybody else. They come to me, I'll help you. So he say, they all think I'm crazy because I keep asking what the meaning of life. I'm happy with my job. I'm happy with this. I don't find meaning. They all think I'm crazy. I say, hey, you're not crazy. Yeah, you're on the right track. But you're supposed to ask meaning questions. See what I mean? So to support their exploration of meaning, encourage them to reflect on their lives and discover what matters most to them. See, most people are so busy, they don't spend time in self-reflection. Some time ago, I wrote an article requested by a psychiatrist journal. The article is about college suicide. So the editor asked me to write something to help to prevent college students from suicide. So one of the recommendations I made is that doesn't matter how busy they are, they need to pause, stop, be quiet, and reflect on their life, what life is all about. If they do not develop a philosophy of life, if they don't develop a value, if they do not know who they are, they'll be getting into all kinds of temptations, all kinds of troubles. By the time they need major help, it's too late sometimes. Sometimes they may die of overdose. If they spend some time on reflection on who they are, what their needs are, what they need help of now, they're more likely to get help. Okay? And finally, I empower them to examine their values and beliefs. Value clarification is part of the constant process. And beliefs, some beliefs are adaptive, some beliefs are not. We talked about earlier, about faith is important, beliefs are important. And one of the students in Ottawa is doing a PhD on belief system. So belief is important, but make sure that you have belief in something that is adaptive, okay? Now this is an interesting chart I created called the vertical and horizontal. The horizontal is a flat line. Most people occupy the flat line, two-dimensional. They are pursuing success, they're pursuing happiness, they're busy doing their things. Never think deeply, never looking higher than horizontal. So they live a shallow life. A shallow life cannot stand the trial, the storms of life. So when you live a shallow life, you will be very successful. I had a client come to see me. He told me that he said, I've achieved more than I ever expected. I have a successful business, I have a good wife. Why am I still so miserable? I'm not alone to have clients like this. Franco talked about that too. Your success for yourself, and you still have this illusion that the happiness you want still elude you. So I say, you know what's wrong with you? She looked at me. I say, so far, all your thinking, planning is about me. That's the problem. If all your thoughts thinking is about me, you can never be satisfied. You need to think about what I can do for others. The light bulb turns on. I got it. Yeah, I know what to do now. I need to spend more time caring for my family, caring for my workers, for society. Just by changing from me into others. That little switch changes life. Okay? This skill I developed measuring meaning mindset. Now, Franco is he's very smart. Franco is a genius. I'm only half a genius, okay? So I was standing on his shoulder. Franco very smart. He said, well, meaning has to do with value, okay? You can just, when you stick your meaning, you just deceive yourself. Seeking your meaning doesn't make your life meaningful, okay? Your value, your life needs to have three values. One is creative value. I give to life, I make a difference. I give something to life, creative value. Experiential value means I take something from life with appreciation. I thank God for nature. I thank God for my wife. I thank God for this and for that. So research has shown very clearly a sense of gratitude is key to happiness and mental health. Sense of gratitude. But gratitude cannot be just for the good things. Gratitude also for the fact that you're breathing, for the fact that you have opportunity to serve, for the fact that you're alive. Even life is hard. You still have appreciation. So creativity and appreciative attitude